1,000% this is what's happening. But what's interesting is when you are making your own major quantum leap, you will have Mandela effects with just the core people in your life or the people that are important to the quantum leap. The thing about Mandela effects, there's so many different realities going on at all times that sometimes you will jump to a reality that's vastly different. For example, some people literally remembering Nelson Mandela dying and then him still being alive, but some are like closer in vibrational reality that you think is just a coincidence. When I had my biggest quantum leap and I jumped to a timeline where I was already married to my soulmate and living in my dream house and I merged with that reality, there are two major Mandela effect weird things that my husband and I still disagree on to this day. So when I reconnected with my now husband, when I knew him over a decade ago, he used to have a koi fish tattoo on his arm. He does not have it in this reality. And no, he did not get it removed. I remember it so distinctly because I used to touch his arm and talk about it. He tells me that he thought about getting that tattoo. A very close family member remembers him talking about it all the time because these two realities were similar enough that it had been a thought in his head in this reality, but the reality where I knew him before, he literally had the tattoo. Another weird Mandela effect with us is the last time we saw each other, again, over a decade ago, we both agreed that it was at the same bar, but the way that it went, the reason we stopped talking, all this stuff that should be important, because it was important to both of us, we remember the stories completely different. It's absolutely the Mandela effect. So if you are having different memories with key people in your life, even if they seem slight, that is the Mandela effect, and it is probably saying that you are quantum leaping in and out of different realities. Much love.